Welcome back to Factorio All Achievements Challenge. So continuing to work along, trying to get things a little bit more automated so that it's a bit more efficient. Because all this iron ore I've got is stacking up right now. And doing this manually is becoming more and more work. So the plan is finish using up that ore. Get more of this made. Hopefully get enough gears made, like just manually here, because that's a big resource sink. I guess that can be retired actually, since I have got these down here. Now if I get enough inserters, furnaces and all that stuff, what I'll be able to do is build that. But first, because I almost forgot, because having said last time I should do that first, you go and come back the next day and just totally forget. Before I get destroyed completely, I want some turrets up here to defend this mine. So I can only really afford 3 right now. I've got a decent amount of ammo though actually. There's not many turrets, so I need to make sure I keep that well supplied. But if that's there, I think this here should hopefully cover the coal and the stone. Probably need a little bit more ammo in. Actually, there's a base down there, so I'm going to get southeast attacks as well. So yeah, let's put turrets there. It's tempting to risk doing this first because I could set the furnaces up, get all that on, which should be like automated, be really handy, and then use the ammo and turrets from the automation. But if I get attacked in the meantime, it's going to be horrendously bad. And I think I'm actually probably going to get attacked. I don't think that's a bet I'm going to win, not being attacked for 10 minutes. So I'm going to just keep making resources for the moment in preparation of that other work. But more importantly, keep making turrets for now. So that's well stocked. So you got the cliff there, you've got another cliff here. Can I cover both those gaps? Looks like I can. And I have to reinforce these a bit at some point as well. But probably for the time being 4 turrets will be enough. Actually I want to get fast inserters, because when I do that automation, fast inserters are a lot better for gears and circuits. Because I can see that even like 2 of us, I don't think it's actually technically fast enough. Now, I don't think that's fast enough either on the circuit, so yeah, fast inserters is very useful. I'm going to keep doing copper semi-manually for a while though, because basically, especially when I'm doing this like big belt stuff, you use up, and ammo actually, use up way more iron than you do copper. So that needs to go down there. Power poles can come down. If I did it the other way around, would that work? Nope, so that's right, that's there. Let's work out where the power pole needs to be for those. Probably will still do the coal initially. Actually, I haven't even got a splitter. I'll go find a splitter. Or rather, I'll go and make some splitters. So yeah, I'll do the coal manually for the time being still. I've got the power plant set up automatically, of course. So that's taking care of the more crucial bit. Furnaces don't use up too much coal, so I'll just do it manually. Lots of furnaces, lots of stuff, so I just come and pick these up. Because these are all full of iron ore again as well, they've got 50 stacks in them. In fact, they're so full I've not got any space to carry them. So let's get that started, dump some of this into whatever can take it. Then just the last one. And I'll be able to start putting more miners there too. More turrets please. More gears. Yeah, still going to be a lot of shuffling stuff around for a little bit, I think. Onto fast inserters. Obviously this is basically my guiding limits, so I think once I've done the iron, I'm going to have to do some very quick science setup. Now I think I want to do I want to do 24 or 21? I'm going to do 21, I think. So if that's 18, 21, and I'll leave that there in case I want it in the future. So basically my thought is, because once these get iron plates in, if you have enough ore inputs, you'll never clear the backlog, and each one of them store 100 plates. And that can just be a pain when you can have other furnaces, and the other furnaces can be empty, but you've got ones with 100 plates in, just sat there with 100 plates doing nothing. You can have it with steel as well, where you haven't got enough steel and all your iron plates are sat in furnaces which could be made into steel, but they're stuck in a furnace. So I'm going to try out 21 because it's only a little bit less throughput, and I think it'll just be better resource management. Otherwise, for now, I just need to get all these done quickly. I'm going to set this whole thing up in one go just because it seems quicker in terms of getting all these down. I'm here anyway. It's more mouse clicks but less movement, which seems more efficient. Also think I should actually go keep an eye on what those turrets are up to, just to make sure they're doing okay, but I should do that after this. Now ideally they're all actually in radar range. If they're all in radar range, then I'll be able to see what they're doing remotely. So yeah, they're getting damaged, and those ones I built preemptively haven't actually done anything, but at least I have the security and peace of mind. I'm pretty sure that's actually one of the things the speed runners are really good at. Gives them a lot of time saving, is just knowing when and where things are going to attack. Sometimes I try to predict, but I find I'm wrong so often and your stuff gets destroyed, and it's so that can be such a bad time trying to guess where the devices will attack. I think I'm doing okay for ammo at last. Doing pretty well for that too. Yeah, science ran out of stuff, didn't it? If I do that, that should be good for a while. So I'm going to reinforce that up to 8 turrets total, and make sure it's got a decent ammo supply, because it looks like these are pretty busy. $50 each is probably fine. I don't actually have that much ammo. Try again. 30 maybe. Okay, that's probably good enough. Should make some repair packs. No manual crafting, so I need to actually make an assembly machine just for that. Probably 20 is going to be fine. Repair packs go a pretty long way. Then what I'm going to do is also attacking down south as well, so it's good to try to put those down there. So I'm going to put these over here. Just going to be done with manual furnaces for the time being, I think. No, transport belts are important. Let's get those quickly. I need to make a lot more transport belts. Meanwhile, that's a good amount of iron. So that's those. I only made 10 actually because it cost 2, I just realised, but I think it's okay. And I have got fast inserters. Going to need to make some steel at some point for the train. I'll probably make the steel semi-manually. I'm not going to set up a whole furnace away for that right now. don't think it's really worth it at this time. Because nothing else... I'll make some power poles maybe, but nothing else much is going to use still. So how am I doing for those? So if I've got lots of those, let's get some of these. Hopefully 22 is enough. It seems like a good number. More power poles if I can. I'll lay one out. Just do some manually to catch up. Gonna get some... No, I was gonna get some more coal, but I'm not sure I've actually got enough resource for that right now. I'm gonna take one of these because I don't really want to do the manual iron anymore. And that can go there. I think I'm okay for gun turrets. So there's an attack down there. Probably I need to do something down there. And then I'll be able to make this into something more automatic. How much space should I leave? I never leave enough space here. Let's try that. And hopefully that can be like a big splitter balancer thing at some point in the future. Get those set up quickly. I didn't actually pick up the things. I'm an idiot. I can make some more here, I suppose. I literally said explicitly that the reason why I want those is for gears as well. And then what did I do? Not make them. Actually, I'm going to do double out there. I was thinking of doing ammo, but I think I might do gears twice, so I get, again, leaving enough space for the future. Can have gears on both sides. Did I make enough? Not quite. Well, I probably don't need that many. Actually, I've got a better idea. I was going to say I probably don't need that many gears, but actually... Also, what I do want is transport belts, which surprisingly enough use both of these. I guess I'll do that. And I do want through inserters exactly for setting that up. So let's go and make me some good resources. Meantime, go grab some other bits and pieces. Bring some iron up with me. Oh, cool, I've got the steel, let's get that. Let's just get that. If I can get stone wall going somewhat. No, I'll do stone wall after that. Just looking at the time, then I'm not going to get the locomotive today, but I want to make sure I have everything I need to get the locomotive. Filled up with copper ore again. Probably some iron left over here. And yeah, that's not how you balance belts. It's all on one side because I built 2 strips of miners on the same side. So I have plenty of inserters, I just completely messed up picking up the stuff I was supposed to pick up. Gonna want some more of these though while I'm here. Should be a bunch of electronic circuits for me to use. Yep. Give them some more on and I'll make even more of them. More turrets. Yep, so let's go down south and deal with what I said. In fact, before I do that, let's improve this a little bit. Come down here. Got a full belt of iron, that's good. So if that's going to be more gears, there's going to be iron there. I'll take another belt there. And how do I want to split this? Maybe I should have just built a proper balance already. Build the iron to the right, I think. Which means that's a terrible place to build that power pole. So one balancer coming up. This will be good up to 4 sets of furnaces and 4 destination thingies. Which I'm not entirely sure what the 4 destinations are going to be eventually. But there's a lot on how I do steel actually. For the time being, we're going to do that. And then have nice big ammo production. There you go, look how 20,000 there. That furnace setup helped me a lot. Got there, and I think I'm going to store this at the top. So that's going to help me stockpile a lot of ammo very quickly, which will then help me build out my perimeter quickly. Another attack coming in. How are these doing? Actually quite good to build your turrets behind trees like that, so they're kind of getting stuck trying to get through the forest. And it's giving the turrets more chance to attack them before they damage the turrets. So that's always nice to see. I like turrets working without taking damage. Do I have any iron at all left? I should have brought some up with me. Let's just get rid of that. It's just more pollution it's probably worth at this point. So they're essentially retired. That's essentially retired. So are those. I've actually got 29 turrets already, so looking okay on turrets, thinking about it. What I need to do is set some up in places that are going to be most likely attacked. Getting close to the stuff down there, looking at the radar, the sign over there. Do you have the turrets there for the pass? So that should be hopefully okay. Speaking of which, have a final pair. That looks okay. There's a gap in that cliff there. Means I probably should do some sort of defense, or they might come streaming through it. Much bigger gap down here though. Yeah, it's going to need 2 sets of turrets at least. Maybe more even. How's that overlap? That has some overlap. Maybe I can do... Maybe that'll be okay. So I think I have to go with is 25 for the time being. But I'd rather have a lot of turrets with about 25 ammo each, rather than less turrets with... Well, it'll be less turrets. I guess I could do 50 ammo on less turrets. But then it's less DPS. Because these turrets are hit scan, they don't do overkill. Well, not in the sense if you have 2 turrets and 2 turrets shoot 2 biters, they don't overkill it. any more than one turret would. Anyway, so yeah, more turrets with less ammo. You still got the same total amount of stuff you can kill, but they'll kill it faster, which means they'll take less damage. And taking less damage, I think, is generally a good thing. It's kind of the same with the shooting speed. It's not like saying, oh, well, a sniper rifle is more efficient than a machine gunner, because the turrets have perfect accuracy. So the turret is actually like a sniper rifle that fires, I don't know, 100 rounds per minute or something. Anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. See if I can extend. Probably can't easily, but I could get a little bit more ore out of that. As much resource I've got, I suppose. So let's see. I could make some more of these quickly. How is actually even doing for coal? I do need more coal. That should be tons of coal for them. These can all be repurposed to somewhere more useful. And I'm going to extend that just as much as I can right now. Then start looking at that science. You've got 20 minutes to do it. So I'm not going to build. If I build south, then science will be like here or here or something. I don't think I've got time for that. I was going to spam down a whole bunch of assembly machines, and I guess I'll just do it manually. That's worked out pretty well. That's a decent number. So I think this will be. In fact, if I change it slightly, that should now just do that into a full belt. That's looking good. So I've got one packed belt, which means all of my furnaces will run at full speed. And in the short term, it's about as good as I'm going to get. What's going on there? Doing more good work. So obviously ammo is going to use up a lot of this resource, but I think that's fine because I don't know, maybe I overdid that actually, because I got that water there. I've got a fairly good perimeter anywhere on this particular map. But I shall have to see. I'd rather be safe and wrong rather than dead. Quickest way of doing inserters. Can't think of one. I run out of boxes. Do I have any wood? No. Guess I can use iron boxes. Maybe I should store up more iron actually. Yeah, so inserter plan, I think the best way I'm going to do this right now is have two of those like that. And then do it like that. They just want one of each, don't they? Yeah, well. That's probably the best thing I get. So yeah, store up lots of inserters, then I can start making science packs. Make that one first, I think. Get the engine out the way. Can I do that any faster? Let's do that. Then circus is going to be the other problem. I can actually upgrade this, I guess. I think I still have plenty of copper for that. Did I mess up moving the iron? Guess I did. If not, I could make some more. How am I doing for power? Power's fine. I was going to refuel these, I almost forgot. So where did I get to on that? That one. Maybe I could have done 50 each. Wasn't sure about enough. Maybe not quite enough for 50 each. So lots of inserters being made. Lots of transport belts. So what I'm going to do for a quick solution is basically like just this. Just move it over to the left of that stuff. So this is going to be some red science. Eventually I'll hopefully have enough resources for them all. But for now, just going to be starting off a couple. Then green science. Try and find space to build it. Maybe I'll build it here. I don't expect to run these all the time because what's most likely going to happen is I'll forget to put resources in them. So given that, and it's easy to just refill them like this, I'm just going to basically go for burst capacity over consistent capacity. And how many do I even need? So it's like 100, 300, 300. Let's go. So it's only like 400 science packs anyway. I say it's more the getting it done bit. Gonna pick up the red stuff on the way past. Reload this if I can. Maybe I'll make some more of those while I'm here. Actually forgot to make gears. Because it's probably overcomplicating it. But at least I can leave that alone for a second. Get a bunch of coal so I can toss it in those. Or in the furnaces, that's specifically what I'm thinking about. Realised I said those and didn't really indicate what I was referring to particularly well. But yeah, fill up the furnaces. About 15 minutes remaining, so I think going to be in a good place for that next time. Going to do the same in the copper, so if that was going to be there, then the next row would be here. Yeah, that's a good number of circuits. So let's see. Make some science labs quickly to actually get the science done, otherwise not very useful. How much is it each? 4. So if I do... Come on, I need some more gears. I think I'm doing okay for ammo right now. I'm just going to slow that down. What do I want? 50 gears in each? 50 gears, yeah, that seems reasonable. Come over here and do essentially the same thing. Actually, no, I'm not, because I want to balance them between the labs. Because science packs in labs that aren't doing anything is completely pointless. So if I do that, get myself some more fast inserters. Then I'm just going to use essentially one lab. Like that. And it'll be a lot easier as well to basically get the labs get the labs, get the science packs into the labs. Very temporary setup. This should be fine now. There's some more. Just put down all the labs I made. Get that done nice and quickly. So I got the science done, so that seems like a good place to pause. Obviously this is very temporary in terms of how intensive the science in the end, but shall work for the time being. And then next time I think I'll be hopefully succeeding, very hoping I'll succeed at getting that. So that's going to be why to start, and next time 11 minutes remaining on the clock. So until then, be sure to like and subscribe.